Yo, what is up guys? It is Nate or Hyper here, back at it with another video, and today we are going to be doing a top 3 Modern Warfare Warzone classes. Now these are my personal opinion, my top 3 classes. I find them to be very effective, but yeah, we're going to start off with the first one. This is the Car 98 and the MP7. On the Car 98, we are using the monolithic suppressor. You're going to see a suppressor on basically all of the weapons in this video. Suppressor is just super good in Warzone. It helps you keep your position hidden. That's almost a necessary attachment. So we got the monolithic suppressor on the Car 98K. This is like the sniper class. Personally, I like the Car 98K. It's fast, but it still does a lot of damage. And moving over to the optic, we're using the variable zoom scope. This is a good scope, or you can use just the regular sniper scope. I honestly use the regular sniper scope most of the time. Moving on to the stock, we are using the FTAC Sport Comb stock. This will help you get a little bit of aim down sight speed, make the gun a little bit snappier. Here with the stippled grip tape for our handle, we've got it improves the aim down sight speed, so you can again make the gun a little bit snappier. Then for the perk, for most snipers, you want to use FMJ. It'll just almost ensure that one-shot kill, or you can hit those collaterals or wall banks. It just boosts the damage, so that's a great perk to use on a sniper rifle. Now to the secondary, the MP7. The MP7 is going to be in every single one of these classes. It's going to be set up the exact same, so I'm only going to cover it once, but here it is. The monolithic suppressor for our muzzle. Again, you want the suppressor to hide your position. Then we have the FSS recon barrel. This will just extend your range a little bit in case, you got someone close to mid-range. It'll still be effective either way. Now we have the commando foregrip. This will help keep the gun stable. You'll get almost no recoil with this, as well as it being really snappy, so you can move around and you can lock onto people insanely fast. Then we are using the 60 round mag, just so if you're in a gunfight with multiple players, you're not going to run out of ammo and not get caught while you're in the middle of reloading. And then for the grip, again, the stippled grip tape, just to make the gun a lot snappier. For the perks, I like to use double time. It's like the tactical sprint, so you get a little extra speed boost every once in a while whenever you're trying to get away from somewhere or something, as well as increases the crouch movement by 30%, so you can move a lot faster while crouched. So if you're trying to sneak up on someone, on the top of those big old buildings, you can go to the stairs and you can crouch walk up them, so you can get the jump on them. For perk 2, we are using overkill because we are using 2 primaries. We're using a sniper and a SMG. And then for perk 3, I like to use tracker. If you're trying to chase someone down, you can see their footsteps, or if you don't know if someone's there but you see footsteps, you're not going to get caught off guard. For the lethal, we use C4. I have C4 in every single one of my classes. This is like a must-have. You don't really have much defense against vehicles, but this is one way that you can defend yourself against vehicles. Then for the tactical, I always like to use heartbeat sensor. You can see who's in a building. You just get the location of people if you're getting chased, if they're near you or not. It's just great to have. Moving on to class 2, again, we'll see the MP7 here. The exact same attachment, so I'm not going to go over them again. But then, this time, we're going to use the RPG as our secondary. Now, for this class, you can't put attachments on an RPG. It's just a great gun. You can destroy vehicles, you can hit people around corners. It's great to have, as well as the SMG. Now this is going to be a more close quarters class, so you're not going to be really able to outrange people, but the RPG is extremely effective in Warzone. For the perks, again, we're using double time. For perk 2, however, since we don't need to overkill for 2 primary weapons, since we're using the RPG, we put on ghosts, so that way people can't see you on UAVs, heartbeat sensors. And then for perk 3, I used amped up. Since we are using the RPG, it does take a long time to switch weapons as well as reload the RPG. So with amped, that's exactly what it does. It makes a faster weapon swap and a rocket launcher reload speed. While you're using RPG, I would always use amped up. Again, for the lethal, C4, and for the tactical, a heartbeat sensor. They're just like must-haves. And for the final class, class 3, this is my personal M4A1 setup. I've seen a lot of different M4A1 setups, such as the no stock attachment, which just makes the gun a lot snappier, makes you move a lot faster. Personally, I don't think I need it for this class. Having the MP7 as a secondary, again, all the same attachments. This gun is super quick. So for the M4A1, we're going to be using the monolithic suppressor. Again, you're going to see this on every single weapon that can use it. It's necessary. For the barrel, where you're using the stock M16 Grenadier, this is the best barrel. It makes the gun have almost no recoil. With that, you put on the Commando foregrip, then you really basically have no recoil. Then we get the 60 round mag. This just again makes it so if you're fighting multiple enemies, you're not going to get caught reloading. I just like to have, you know, more rounds in my bag. And then this is where most people would skip. I actually put an optic on mine. I like to use the integral hybrid. There's also some that are like this one, the 4x flip hybrid. There's also some that have the thermal and the flip sight, or the off-center sight. So this is my personal choice for the optic. But a lot of people would take off the optic and then they do the no stock. But again, like I said, with this class setup, having the MP7 as your secondary, you don't really need the snappy M4A1 or the quick movement M4A1, because if you're close enough to where you need to be super snappy, you just switch to your MP7. It's the best, it's most reliable gun in the game, in my opinion. Perks, again, same thing, double time, overkill, and tracker. And then same thing for the lethals and the tactical, C4 and a heartbeat sensor. So if you guys have any more class recommendations, please leave them down in the comments below. I will review your class setup. I'll look at them, might make a video on them. But yeah, comment down below if you have any other suggestions. Make sure to like the video if you guys did enjoy, subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on post notifications to notify you when I upload to get the latest content. Thank you all for watching. That's going to do it for this video, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out.